Hey friends, this is Colin and welcome to my channel Colin Now. Have you ever got into a situation that is uncomfortable? What I mean by uncomfortable is like you are not in your best performance. You're not in the best status. Like, what is the most obvious reaction of that status? Heartbeats are abnormal, right? Yeah, this is a quite natural body reaction. But coming along with what? Our breath must be uncomfortable, unnatural. I remember when I was doing my English speaking contest in my university, I usually got lots of anxiety and I was quite nervous. Coming along with my heartbeats was really strong, and I didn't even I can't control myself about that. It's body reaction that is uncomfortable. Quite a lot. But of course my breath was like very, everything in the hustle, everything in a hurry. I was not that calm anymore, and I breathed so fastly, and which turns out to be that I forgot my words. I forgot what I was saying. And the same thing is when I was trying to talk with somebody else that is stranger or to the public. Or let's say I was learning breakdance, my first time to do a performance in front of so much audience, so many people, that, I felt shy, confidence, and of course the reaction naturally is the heartbeats and my breath. Then I just lost my energy physically because I can't breathe comfortably. Even right now, when I was facing this lens, I wanted to talk very naturally, but what if my breath is like in an uncomfortable situation? I don't think I can make it. I think it's quite a good way for me, at least for me, to adjust myself into a situation that is comfortable for me. Okay? I didn't mean that I do this like a very deep breath, like this way. I know, I didn't mean this. This will help you make you relax, undoubtedly, okay? Definitely. The thing is, my way is to control our breath into a normal, comfortable status. Like each inhale and each exhale means a lot. When we inhale, don't be so easily or so hurriedly to get it out, to make that exhale. Inhale, save it here in the belly if you are going to speak, right? But lots of scenarios like we are in a situation like we are talking with different people and we are in a meeting and we want to do something that is, let's say, stepping out of our comfort zone. So at that moment, I believe we don't feel so good. We don't feel it very naturally as usual. So how can we do that? What if we try to control our breath like this way? Make it natural first. Naturally, amazingly, you will find that you will be in the best performance. You will be in a perfect situation of yourself. That's the best version of yourself. Okay? Imagine that, and also try to think about this. What if all the experiences that we already experienced before, or our stories, like just imagine every single best performance of yourself. Because you thought that you must have got lots of performances that you thought is perfect. Think about that. That is. What about the breath at that moment? What about the breath at that moment? Undoubtedly, it must be very natural, right? And reversely, the same reaction will connect it. Like we control our breath deliberately first into a normal status, and it's quite natural that later steps, the later behaviors, all the things physically, mentally, will get into a status like comfortable, basic, essential, inhale, exhale, comfortable, everything comfortable. We can try that. This has worked a lot for me. When I was in my office, I was talking to lots of my colleagues, or I was in my meetings and I was talking to the public, even some strangers like this. I wanted to have something. Of course, I felt my heart was like beating so strongly, and at that moment, I got a feeling that I was not ready. I was not in my best performance. But suddenly, I just stopped a little bit to adjust my breath first. I made myself with a normal, natural breath in a short time, and later, wow, it's quite amazingly that my performance kind of, I didn't get that kind of nervousness or any fearness, nothing, because my breath is natural. What I can ensure is, as long as I got my breath natural, definitely all the behaviors will be natural. This has been proved from my side many times. Well, I went to do some workout. Well, that's physically, like exercises. But of course, physically your heartbeats will be higher, right? That's physically. Let's say if some situation embarrassment, just get out of your comfort zone. You are trying new things, new challenges. Let's say you are talking to some person, famous persons, even your leader, your boss, and all the persons that you felt uncomfortable at that moment. What I mean by uncomfortable doesn't mean that you didn't like them. It's like that situation or your status is not the best performance of yourself. Okay, just observe that. Remember to think about it. To observe your breath, whether they are normal or not. Undoubtedly, no, never. You never got a comfortable, natural breath in those situations, right? So try this on, whether this will work for you or not. Okay, and I'm also looking forward to, friends, you can also share some ways to control yourself like this way. This is basically what I want to share today. That is a way to make ourselves calm, to reduce our nervousness, fearness, to make ourselves into a best performance status in a short time. That is to control our breath into a comfortable status. So what about you? What is your way to get into a comfortable status like that? Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to hear from you guys. And also, you can give me some comments if you get connected with this way, and if you think that it's useful or not useful, whatever, just let me know. I'll be very happy to see that. Oh, I forgot to say that this actually is my 20 videos challenge number 4. So I'm still committing to my challenge that I made myself in the first video of as a YouTuber, as a self-media. I will continuously to do that. And now actually I didn't got so much viewers, but I am still very excited to continue this thing. And especially when I controlling my breath, I feel so comfortable. It's just like inhale, exhale. It's a normal thing for me now. So I will share later more things about my thoughts, my inspirations, which got me inspirations in those moments. And Colonel is a channel to record himself and some interactions with the people, which may get people inspired by their stories, experiences, and also as a memory for himself, or the audiences. So now is the most important moment in our lives, and is the only moment that we can grasp or change, because this is the most physical, connected moment between our past and the future. That is now, right now, in this moment. So let's live in the present. Let's live in the moment. Okay, Corona will be here always with you, and will always be here with myself to record myself like this way, and I will continuously share lots of my ideas later in the future. And I hope one day I can make more friends. Let's share our thoughts together. Let's get inspired. Let's improve ourselves. Let's think deeply. And remember, the most important thing is live in the present. Okay? I wish all of you guys can get a comfortable status, whatever way, but as long as we can find it, and that is our improvement. And that is also already our deep thoughts based on our own stories or experiences, which is really, really meaningful to each one of us. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.